Clapperboard, video script, the 1971 2 new pence coin worth a fortune? Rarest British coin you might own. Musical note, upbeat music starts. Studio microphone, narrator/host voiceover. Could a tiny coin from your childhood piggy bank be worth a jaw-dropping fortune today? We're talking hundreds of thousands, yes, six figures or more, for something as ordinary as a 2 new pence coin from 1971. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, don't blink, because this story will blow your mind. Stick with me to the end of this video as we uncover the truth, the myths, and the massive value behind one of Britain's most iconic and mysterious coins. Movie camera, cut to, dramatic close-up of a 2 new pence coin spinning slowly. Mantelpiece clock. The story begins, decimal day and a new era of coinage. February 15, 1971, decimal day, was a defining moment in British monetary history. It marked the end of the centuries-old system of pounds, shillings, and pence, making way for a modern, simplified currency. Among the very first decimal coins introduced was the 2 new pence. It was made from bronze, weighed 7.12 grams, and had a diameter of 25.91 millimeters. The obverse featured Queen Elizabeth II's portrait by Arnold Machin, while the reverse bore the badge of the Prince of Wales, a design by Christopher Ironside. At the time, millions were minted, over 1.5 billion 2p coins in 1971 alone, so what makes this coin special? Isn't it just pocket change? Not quite. Gemstone. The rarity lies in the detail, new pence versus 2 pence. Here's where it gets interesting. From 1971 to 1981, all 2p coins featured the words new pence on the reverse. But starting in 1982, the Royal Mint changed the inscription to simply 2 pence, as the public had become familiar with the new currency system. This change seems minor, until you realize that transitional errors and rare varieties began to appear. Some coins dated 1983 were mistakenly minted with the outdated new pence instead of 2 pence. These are extraordinarily rare, with only a few known examples in existence. Collectors go wild for these misprints. A 1983 2p coin with new pence instead of 2 pence? That's not just a collector's dream, it's a lottery ticket in disguise. One such coin has sold for up to £82,000, over $100,000, at auction. Magnifying glass tilted left. But what about 1971? Can it be rare too? Here's where the mystery deepens. While 1971 was the first year of minting for the 2 new pence coin and not usually rare, certain versions and conditions have shocked the collector's world. YouTube video script, 1971 quarter worth thousands? The rarest you'll ever see. Studio microphone ***, intro, midnight to 0:30, ***. Fire. Hold on to your change, because today we're diving into a coin that could turn your pocket change into a jackpot. Imagine flipping through a pile of old coins and finding a quarter worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but possibly tens of thousands of dollars. Money bag. That's right, we're talking about the rare 1971 quarter dollar, and trust me, this is not your everyday coin. If you've got one lying around, it could be your lucky day. Stay with me to the end of this video because you won't believe how one small detail could make your coin insanely valuable. Magnifying glass tilted left. Gemstone. Studio microphone ***, Part 1, background on the 1971 quarter, 0:30 to 2 o'clock, ***. Let's start with the basics. The 1971 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been minted since 1932. By 1971, the U.S. Mint had fully transitioned away from silver quarters to copper-nickel-clad versions. That means most 1971 quarters were made with a copper core sandwiched between 2 layers of nickel. But here's where it gets interesting. Over 258 million quarters were struck in 1971 at the Philadelphia Mint alone, and over 109 million at the Denver Mint. So yes, the 1971 quarter isn't rare in general. But just like anything mass-produced, mistakes happen, and when it comes to coins, mistakes can mean money. Studio microphone ***, Part 2, Rare 1971 quarter errors and varieties, 2 to 4 o'clock, ****. The real treasures are in the errors and unique varieties of the 1971 quarter. Collectors go crazy for these because they're so rare, sometimes only a few known to exist. Here are the top ones you need to know. Small Blue Diamond 1971 Off-Center Strike Quarter. If your quarter looks a bit off, like the design isn't fully centered, you could be looking at a valuable off-center strike. Some of these have sold for $300 to $1,500 depending on how dramatic the error is.